Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Legion Wire. Now, no, how the chickens come home to roost. Oh, what are we gonna do? Breaking J6 footage. Nancy Pelosi admits she was responsible for the National Guard on January 6th. Quote, I take responsibility for not having them just prepare for more. But I thought January 6th was an insurrection. What happened? Are you sure, Nancy? Are you sure? Well, here's the video. You Skeletor looking bent.
We have responsibility, Terry. We did not have any accountability for what was going on there, and we should have. This is ridiculous. You're going to ask me in the middle of the thing when they've already breached the inaugural stuff that should we call the Capitol Police? I mean the National Guard? Why weren't the National Guard there to begin with?
They thought that they had sufficient resources.
That is not a question of how they had. They don't know. They clearly didn't know, and I take responsibility for not having them just prepare for more. We clearly didn't know, and I take responsibility for not having them just prepare for more.
Let's go back to the replay tape of this. Let's see that in an instant replay.
Didn't know, and I take responsibility for not having them just prepare for more.
So, Nancy, what you're saying is that the former president Donald Trump wasn't complicit at all in January 6th. It wasn't an insurrection. It was a failure that you've just said personally you take responsibility for. Oh no. But when the bullshit comes to light, the cockroaches flee. From Don Luker, breaking, a furious Nancy Pelosi went on MSNBC to claim that the video of her claiming she didn't order the National Guard to secure the Capitol on January 6th revisionist history. You said it. You said it with your own damn mouth. Are you that stupid? This is honestly one of the fastest responses I've seen. Not to mention, it was very easy for her to get on MSNBC as if they don't have scheduled syndication. They don't. Nobody wants to go on MSNBC other than these losers. Behind the scenes footage provides greater context to the chaos on January 6th. Yes, Nancy Pelosi did it. One more time for the people in the back. You done fucked up, Nancy. You done fucked up. You idiots. Oh, she still has the Ukraine pin on. Like, going, great. Yeah, it's nice to see that you support this country. You fucking Skeletor looking bitch.
The fact is that the President of the United States.
Oh, that's the same voice. Well, in the video from a few years ago, right? Yeah, it is. It's the same voice.
States, the former president and his toadies do not want to face the facts. They're trying.
His toadies? You mean the fact that you sat there in a dumbass car with a mask on and it clearly looked like your stupid face with your dumbass fucking hair and your voice? You fucking insider trading cunt.
Trying to do revisionist history on January 6th. But we cannot let us be dragged into their, again, false impression of.
Jesus. Is she doing an impression of Joe Biden? The hell is this? She probably has Alzheimer's at this point, the way she talks. Joe Biden's stages of dementia. She got Alzheimer's. She's like going,
of what happened that day. They know what happened that day. The fact is that the President of the United States, the former president, and his toadies do not want to face the facts. They're trying to do revisionist history on January 6th. But we cannot let us be dragged into this.
We can't be dragged into this because, quite frankly, it makes us look so bad. Like, well, but what about voting for Joe Biden? What about the fact that they? Oh, wait. You said it was an insurrection and it was Donald Trump's fault. That doesn't seem to be true. You said you didn't fortify the election. That doesn't seem to be true either. Again, let's hear it from the top. Let's hear that. And again, on an instant replay because, oh my.
They thought that they had sufficient
That
resources.
is not a question of how they have been. They don't know. They clearly didn't know, and I take responsibility for not having them just prepare for more. We have responsibility.
I'm sorry, Nancy. What was that?
They thought that they had sufficient
That
resources.
is not a question of how they have been. They don't know. They clearly didn't know, and I take responsibility for not having them.
You heard it here, ladies and gentlemen. You heard it here. And I take responsibility for not having them just be prepared.
Just prepare for.
Oh, my. This is too much fun at this point. These doddering octogenarians, who quite frankly can barely put two sentences together, hate the guy who's not quite 80 yet, but he can actually put sentences together and do a comedic routine. He does comedy. His speeches, and they hate him for it. Joe Rogan, a very prominent comedian, you may have heard of him. He says that Trump does comedy. He's a comedian. He does this setup and then the punchline, and people laugh, and it's funny. Ugh. Nancy, what you doing there, girlfriend? Well, this is just not gonna be very good. Maybe we need to reopen those what were they called? January 6th hearings, and maybe certain other people should be called to testify. You done fucked up, Nancy. You done fucked up. Hope you guys enjoyed this video and got a few laughs out of it. You guys are the best, the audience. We'll see you guys. You done fucked up, Nancy.